Well, good afternoon, evening, night. I guess wherever you're at, you know where you're at better than I do. Hopefully, it's a little warmer weather. I hope you're have had a good week, and excellent weekend. Maybe caught up on rest. Welcome to the Red Shoe Diaries. Fireside chat, I guess what we call it. A little bit down here, you folks can't see, but she's cooking along. I think it's close around 40s this morning, and thanks down to 21. Supposed to be about 8 by in the morning. I reckon next couple of 3 days here in the holler, supposed to highs might be in the 20s and lows around the single digits. I think the wind chill supposed to be around 0 or below 0, so that should make it interesting, to say the least. Oh, thankful for another good day. Thankful the good Lord's been here. Always has. Always will be. I sit there and think about this cold weather, the way things are. I remember when we was little, we had long johns. Them white long johns, buddy. Put them on, we put our old jeans and stuff on, whatever little boots, whatever tennis shoes we had time to wear. And got you a little heavy jacket, had your toboggan on. And man, you was uptown. As simple as it was, you had it going on. That's all you needed. You get out and play and run around. And some days I see all this stuff they have now for people. You got electric socks, you've got electric pants, jackets, heated gloves. I mean, you name it. You can get turned on, heated up, everything. Now, I do wear a pair of insulated coveralls while I'm out right now. I gotta admit, they do a good job. Sometimes I put one of the, can't think the name of it right now. Anyway, garters or gaiters, I don't know which one they call it, where you slide down over your head, face, and put the toboggan on, so it's only about right here showing. Wear a pair of safety, looking safety glasses while I'm out and about. Sort of protects everything, old gloves. I never got better than we sort of did when we was young, but when you was young, you don't think about anything. You wide open, you tough, you don't have to worry about that. You go outside and play till you get soaking wet. Between playing and stuff, you got so much stuff on, you're sweating. Of course, it goes melting. You get it all over you, melt it all over you too. But it was a big time, people. Part of growing up doing that. And in the evenings, we went to the farm, had to go feed. While my dad milked, we'd feed cattle. We used to feed square bales before we fed round bales before we got into the round bales. So you go up there and you feed, and sort of like the winter time, though, because we at work is late during that time. My dad got off work, public work around 5, come by the house 5:15. We head to the farm and try to get your chores done, because get dark by 6:30, 6:30 or so. Good thing about that was we knew that once we got that done, pretty much we headed home. So it wasn't late night, but still had chores, stuff you had to do and all. And I wonder how some kids would survive in that world like that today. Definitely a different upbringing or raising. Interesting. I saw something I was watching the other day that showed a woman had apparently a little local community started this little one-room schoolhouse. I think it's gotten up to, what was 28 kids maybe, and they've got like 4 teachers. So you look at they've got 7 kids piece, something like that, 7, 8 kids piece. And first part of the morning, I mean, they still do like we did in the old days. Pledge of Allegiance, they taught a lot of stuff through the Bible. They do all that through the morning. Then after lunch, a lot of it is they grow different stuff, the kids do. They help harvest it, help feed animals around. Older kids sort of help the young ones doing stuff, sort of community, how to help each other, how to do odds and ends and work together. So, it's pretty interesting that people are looking back to a simple form of life, maybe, and you know, teaching two great things, which is really good. First the love of the good Lord, and then also one of community, family, helping people. Also about honestly working. Ain't nothing wrong with breaking a good sweat, but I hope a lot more people do all that. I hope people think about that. Some of the stuff that's out in the school days now is just a lot of insanity, and I hate that. Hopefully, you're teaching the kids, taking them to church, and even in your own personal life. I hope you're working in such a way that your kids or a lot of it now is your grandkids, because the grandparents are affecting the grandkids because a lot of them are raising them. I've got friends who are raising their grandkids. And the sad thing of it is, some of them, there's nothing wrong with their kids. Literally. They got jobs, they're not drug addicts, they're not spaced out. It's just that they like the idea of being called mom or a dad. They don't want to put the work and effort in, so the grandparents are stepping up and doing it. I even know some great uncles, great aunts do the same thing for their great nieces and nephews and stuff. They're just like, here, okay, this is what we're going to do. And hopefully these kids will see that. They'll respect that. They will remember, who was there for them when that time of need was. Hopefully they see that, maybe the parents, grandparents stuff to talk about years ago, how a lot of them, because they're raising, their watched their grandparents work at jobs 30, 40 years. Stayed at one job, stayed steady, built a home, built their family. Did they have a major all this stuff? No. But they was there. They stepped up doing what needed to be done. And a lot of them, I think, are what's the thing let's talk about. A lot of them, they feel generation be more conservative because of that. Because what they're seeing their parents, grandparents do to step up doing it. You know, lots of times people don't realize that. People's watching you all the time. It ain't just your own kids or family. Lots of times people outside the family's watching you. You never know how that affects people. I mean, it was like my daughter, different girls used to come down here and stay with us. My parents, hey, they became grandparents to them. I was the other Diddy or Pops or Dad or whatever they want to call me, being there. And I'm thankful for that. A lot of them still say, hey, things you taught us you didn't know, but we was paying attention to it. Things they don't do with their own kids and stuff, trying to do. And, you never know how your life affects others. That's simple as it is. So hopefully you take that into account and you work on that. And remember that. And the other part I was talking about being so cold and stuff, this stove right here. A buddy of mine, his dad worked at a place years ago. This guy he worked with built this stove, welded it all up, done everything. Then once he passed away, later on, I wound up buying it from the guy's mom. But at the time, me and him was renting a house, his old 2-story house. I mean, it's an old house, been there for years. And like I lived upstairs, I was on the road all the time during the week. I was just on the weekends trucking. And the upper thing, they had the old side and stuff, just wood siding on it. Well, there's gaps in it. I mean, if it was dry, good, dry, blowing snow, I'd wake up, maybe snow in my bed, which is pretty awesome. I mean, it didn't bother me. I thought it was all right. But where this stove set was in the living room. And you walked through one door lit outside on the front porch. One door walked in my buddy's bedroom where he slept all the time. And the other door, as you walked out, it walked you into towards your kitchen area and the bathroom area. As soon as you walked through the door, there's a door you open. Well, it went upstairs and it went up to where I slept. And my buddy was talking about one time. He goes, he said, when you home, he said, it's awfully cold in my bedroom. He said, rest time I'm good and warm, but when you home, it's cold. Well, I got tickled laughing. I said, does? Yeah. I got tickled, so come here a minute. He goes, what? I said, open that door right there, going up my bedroom. I said, just take about 2 steps up, just stand there a minute. Well, as soon as he did, heat rises. Well, that heat was shooting straight up into my bedroom. I said, he said, no wonder. God bless it, all the heat's going up here. I'm like, yeah, I ain't got no problem. My room up here, even if there's snow up here, I'm still good, man. Needless to say, he did. When it was real cold, he preferred I stayed on the road. But I'm thankful for experiences like that. Thankful for friends and still see them, consider friends. Lucky to have them. Lucky I went and ate the other day with the 3 friends. And known one has been my best friend since about 3rd grade. The other 2, one moved here in the 5th grade. The other one, they closed schools down, so he started at our school at 5th grade. Still in the county, it just closed a small school down. And we've known each other all these years, run around together and stuff. So thankful for that. Got other crews. One couldn't make it normally run with us crew at that time because his work, some other issues. But hopefully we'll get back to that. Well, we all get together, maybe have a lunch every now and then. The other boys, we try to do like a Saturday evening dinner or something once or twice a year, hang out. So thankful for all that. Truly, truly am. Thankful for some other friends of mine, girls. One lives in Florida and she rolls in. We actually got to look and we actually went to Head Start, which is type of kindergarten, together years ago. She's just a different room. But we met each other again in elementary school since we rode the bus together. So even after all these years, when she gets in, we used to do little mini reunions when people come in out town, a bunch of us would get on the horn and say, hey, so getting in. So 15, 20 people that graduated would show up. Well, gradually everybody just quit showing up. And it's just us 3, me and the 2 girls. So when she comes in, she'll text us know where she's coming in, see her mama and stuff. So we try to always get together, go eat. And then after we eat, we wander around. I'll take them out, wander around up back around different places. And they'll be like, I ain't got no clue where we're at. I'm like, well, I'm just always wandering around. Yeah, I'm definitely thankful for that friendship stuff. So if you got friends you ain't talked to in a while, talk to them. It might be out for the cold weather like it's going to be next few days here, so it might be a good time to catch up on some of them friendships. When it's too cold, you can't get out and roam around, or don't want to roam around, let's put it that way. And don't have to. And you never know. Maybe you ought to check up on some of those people. Let them know you're thinking about them. Send them a text, something. Hey, just let them know I was thinking about you. Or maybe you can remember times you went sledding or when you done something crazy. But anyway, that's about it for the day. I hope you laugh and smile and shake your head. And I hope it makes you think, and more than anything, I hope you think about the good Lord. I hope I can get your attention. And, cold weather coming in. Old wood stove's kicking. Think I'll be good. Better than that, I know when the good Lord calls me home, I'm going to be even better. Old folks used to say years ago when I was in church, they was ready to go home. He's looking forward. You're sitting there looking, going, you want to die? What is wrong with you? But as years go by and you age yourself, you realize, you can see that concept. You read about what I was waiting for you afterwards. It's a passage of Bible. It says you will weep or cry at births, because we know what all, these children, what all they got to go through, how sometimes life is so cruel. And you should shout and be praising when they pass away, because they're going to a lot better place and don't have all this to deal with. So hopefully y'all prayed up. You know where you go. Anyway, y'all take care of yourself. Have a good week. Try to stay warm. Try to stay out of trouble. Just do the best you can. Sometimes you get to can't happen it. I understand that. Anyway, may the good Lord take a liking to you, but not too soon. And as always, you loved and prayed for, and hopefully you can do the same. Y'all be careful. And as always, Austin.